Hello you guys and welcome to today's video. We are going to be back in my daughter's room. If you missed it, I think when we first moved in, we made over this room. My girls were begging me to do a makeover in here. So we added some board and batten on the wall as well as the beautiful wallpaper. And today we are back in here because I want to refresh their beds. I bought two twin beds on Facebook Marketplace. They are antique and they are gorgeous. And I never gave them like a wax finish to kind of bring the wood back to life. So I want to do that today. And then the girls and I have a fun DIY we want to try where we want to do a name banner so we can hang it above their beds. We think it'd be super cute. And then we're also going to be refreshing the curtains because you guys know when we first moved in, I just bought a bunch of curtains off Amazon. Super inexpensive, but also kind of lacking any sort of life. And so you guys know that I love working with 2 pages. I'm so excited to be working with them again. And we picked a really pretty color to go up there. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. If you guys have been watching for any amount of time, you know that we love to do some sewing projects around here. We did the curtains for the girls' window, the little cafe curtain to block out any peeping toms when they're changing. And then I also just randomly have fabric from random different things. And I thought it'd be really fun to make little name banners from all of the random fabric. And then that way it's a great way to just add another kind of fun touch of pattern and color in this space. We're gonna lay these fabrics out on the bed and then the girls are gonna pick what fabric they want and we're gonna make name banners. I don't know what you call them. Name hanging thingies. Anyways, let's show you how to do it.
Wait, for the M, I can't color.
Cute. Love it.
Okay, I'm just gonna lay it. For the O, I want this color. Yeah. What blue?
I like that one.
I love this one. Okay, how many colors do I have left? 2.
2.
This one.
Love it. And then a Y.
I tell you this, it's very hard to decide my last color. What do you think?
I like the yellow. I would do the yellow with the daisies because I always think of daisies when I think of you.
I don't know, that's what I think of myself.
To be halfway alive since I had you and one till I see you again. I don't mind to spend a little time away, but want your hands and not pixels on a web. Done with this internet. I'm Molly, if you know that. She's working on me right now. So, for them, we're using these stuffings. By the way, we're also using my stuffies. They have holes in them, which we have to fix. They're full of stuffing, so we're going to use the stuffing for them because there is not enough in here. Yeah, not for like 1,000 words. Yeah, but there are not enough cloth. So, we might not have enough, so she's a stuffy that we might be using. See ya!
Okay, I have all my letters cut out from Molly, so we're just going to do her name first because it's shorter and to make sure I did it correctly before we go ahead and cut out all of the letters for Rosalie. And basically I have my fabric and it is inside out, so you guys saw that hopefully saw that I cut the fabric inside out, so the inside, what I want to be outside is going to be facing each other, and then I'm going to sew all the way around except for one spot where I can stuff it. I'm not going to stuff them too much. I was actually looking at some on Pinterest and I like the look of them, not crazy stuff. So we're going to do that, and then once I have sewn it, flipped it inside out, stuffed it, we're going to sew it closed. So I'm going to go ahead and do this for Molly.
The quiet has a
have the M, it's not horrible. This is homemade, it's okay you guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. We are gonna figure out how to do an O because I just realized I sewed it and then I'm trying to put it inside out. I'm like, wait, how does one do that? I think I sewed the hole in the middle and I need the hole to be on the outside. So we'll fix that in a minute, but for now, let's go back and keep moving forward and do the L. Also, you guys, I am so happy to be taking a break from the bricks. I'm still so exhausted. Harvey woke up 3 times last night. That was fun. That was really fun. But it's all good, you guys, because we are going to Dollywood this week and that is going to be so fun. We went 2 years ago and it was a blast. If you have been to Disney or you have thought about going to Disney but you just think like it's so overpriced and the lines are wild, Dollywood is the way to go, you guys. At least when we did 2 years ago, it was so much fun. The wait time was not that long. It did not feel overwhelming. Felt like you got to get a lot of bang for your buck, and so we are going again in just a couple days and I cannot wait. So follow me on Instagram at Heart and Home Crew if you want to see that little vacay because we're all so excited. L is for the way you look at me. Okay guys, it is a new day and we are back from our vacation. We had a blast. If you have never been to Dollywood, you guys, and you are somewhat local or you know, you want to buy the plane tickets and you have a family, even young teenagers, whatever, good mix, Dollywood is such an amazing place, you guys. And if you go, you have to get the cinnamon bread because it is so delicious, so delicious. So anyways, we are home and I would love to say I am feeling refreshed, but in fact, I am quite exhausted. I think I thought, oh, I'm going to take a break from the bricks. We're gonna go on vacation, I'm gonna come home rejuvenated. Instead, I'm a little bit sunburned and so tired because we walked for like 10 hours every single day. So anyways, it was a blast, but now we are back in the bedroom and I have been sewing some more letters. So I was looking up how to do an O because I could not for the life of me figure out how to flip it inside out once you get it. And then the only thing I could see, like there was literally nothing. So I don't understand if I did this right or if I did it wrong, but I found that if I sewed it all the way around and then cut the bottom, then I could flip it inside out like a tube. And now I'm just gonna have to find a way to sew it by hand, like stitch that by hand closed because I couldn't flip an O inside out. And then I was having the same problem with any other letter that has that circle. So unfortunately, Rosie has an R and an A. And so again, I had to like cut a piece of that in order to make it so that I could flip. You can't flip a circle inside out. Like that makes sense, but my brain's also like, I'm not quite understanding. So anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that because I could not find that anywhere on the internet. I don't know why I had you guys so far away from me. So a little closer up, you can see I just had to snip it. So I'll just hand sew that when I sew it, and there's just like a couple other little areas. It's not perfect, you guys. It's handmade by mom, and so I hope that means a little bit more than me custom ordering this from somebody else who knows exactly what they're doing, but unfortunately just would not be in my price range. This was free, essentially. I ran out of fill. My husband had to go get some more. So we're gonna pause on the letters for a second. I have all of Molly's letters pretty much done, and then Rosalie's I just need to stuff and sew, and then we need to attach them to something. We can hang those up. So now we're gonna pause and we're gonna go ahead and, do I wanna do the curtains first or the beds first? So now we're gonna go ahead and pause and we're gonna go ahead and do the curtains, you guys. You know, and you have heard how much I love 2 Pages. I love working with them and they're partnering with me again to transform the girls' curtains. We just bought regular old ones on Amazon. They serve a purpose and they are great, but 2 Pages is just a step above in elegance, in the way that you can customize them. You guys know that you can make them any length, any width that you want. You can even buy cafe curtains from them, depending on what size you want. You guys, the options are endless. They also have Roman shades. We did that in my mom's room. You can get bamboo shades. So many beautiful patterns. You guys are just so beautiful. So if you guys have been following me for a minute, you know, like I said, I love 2 Pages. They are in almost every room in our home now. And my favorite collection of theirs is the Liz collection. This is the Liz linen. And I have a booklet because it just makes it so much easier. Their colors are actually very true to the color online. I just find like with paint, the color can change based off of your lighting. It can change based off of other colors you have in the space, especially like a paint on the wall. And so I just think it's best to have a swatch booklet. I love them so much. I love working with them because they're just such a great company. Also, their production time is amazing for custom curtains. You'll get them to your house in less than 2 weeks. Typically it's like a week. It's amazing. For the girls' room, you guys know we have the beautiful Sandberg wallpaper. We also have picked sachet sand for the wall color. And then I did just recently, it's a little bit blown out right now, but I did just recently make little cafe curtains because I really wanted to add some more pattern in this room. I was like, you know what, it's a girls' room. Let's have a little bit of fun. And so then when I was choosing the curtain color to go in here, I thought, okay, I can just go ahead and pick a color very similar to what they have. That would probably be the sand beige. And it would just, you know, kind of, like I said, just kind of be already what we have. But then I thought, it's a girl's bedroom and let's have a little bit of fun. So instead of beige, we looked through a bunch of the colors in here. You know, we thought for a second they really have a cute pink lemonade, which I think would be so fun. But the pink somewhat matches, but it's a little bit brighter than the colors we have going on here. It's a really pretty pink. I've seen it online and it just looks so adorable, but I thought, you know what, I think it's just off a little bit. And then, you know, the purple just didn't make sense. We also looked at the greens, but the greens, as pretty as they weren't quite what I would have done for this room. And so then I saw this color, which is called Tapioca. And you guys can see it's very similar to the wall color, but the texture gives it that difference. So it won't just kind of feel like, hopefully it won't feel like so overwhelming that this color is everywhere. And it does have a little bit of a brown undertone in it. So I don't know, I just thought that that would be really pretty, almost like a pink neutral, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know, maybe I'm making that up in my head. So let's go ahead and get these curtains hung and see how it's gonna transform the space in one easy step. I use this outside and it has spider webs on it. They're always packaged like a pretty little present too. Oh my gosh, did I forget to buy hooks? For some reason, every time I order these curtains, I always forget to order the rings that go with them, and they are special in the sense that they have this little hook at the end, and that is where this clips onto when it's in your curtain. So I can neither confirm nor deny that I took these from their brother's curtains. So let's just keep going. This part's really simple. You've seen me do it 100 times, but all you do is take this end, and there's like a little hole from where the pleat was made, and you slip it in, and then you just hook the hook on. One of my very favorite things about 2 Pages curtains is you can get the memory lined option, which means that essentially you can take them right out of the box and they're good to go. They will keep that shape for where the pleat is all the way down. I love it. You don't even need to steam them. You absolutely could. There's tiny little creases, but honestly, I find that if I take them out of the box and let them hang, those creases go away and they're perfect. Now, I want to say too, I love the pleating, and I first did the triple pleat on my window in the landing, and it just looks so full and luxurious. However, because our ceilings are 10 feet tall, that's a lot of weight because it's extra fabric for every time they do a pleat, and we're doing triple. It's 3 little pleats at the top, and so I started doing 2 pleats, and I find that that's just better for the height of my ceiling. Now, if you can get a great curtain rod that won't bend out of your wall and get it all in the studs and everything, that's great, but we have lath and plaster, and so even with toggle bolts, I just found that it was a lot of weight on my curtain, and so double pleat, I still get the same beautiful effect, but just a little less weight. So if you have high ceilings like me, just keep that in mind. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the comparison looks like before. If you thought, oh, it looks fine, it doesn't look as good now that you have the beautiful pleated curtains beside it. Curtains are gorgeous. The color is perfect. I'm so happy. And honestly, you guys, just that pleating alone upgrades the room instantly. It's so beautiful. I feel like that's what was truly missing. There's still more tweaks and stuff I want to make to this girls' room. You guys know the fireplace, I didn't really do exactly what I wanted to do to it, and then their dresser needs some work and all that things. There's always something. You guys know there's always something. So we're going to tackle one thing at a time. So happy the curtains are done. And now the beds, these beautiful antique Jenny Lynn style beds. These are true antiques. I got these off Facebook Marketplace from a wonderful elderly woman, and they were her mother's. So really old beds, and I promised I would take very good care of them. And so to help take care of them, when I first brought them into this room, I knew that they needed to be wood conditioned, but we had just moved in and I just didn't do it. So I actually recently had someone reach out to me on Instagram. This is Arlington Woodworks, and he sent me this to try. His name's Jesse. He's a veteran. He's an awesome guy, and I used this on the inside of my mom's cabinet in the bathroom, and it brought the wood back to life, and it also smells amazing. Ingredients are organic, which you guys know I love and appreciate it. Flaxseed oil, beeswax, and orange oil. That's it. Organic, made in USA, veteran made, food safe. So we're gonna go ahead and try these out on the bed and see if we can get a little bit more luster back to them. All we need to do is clean off the beds, apply a small amount with a soft cloth, apply a small amount with a soft club, apply a small amount with a soft cloth. Oh my gosh, I've tried this 5 times. Apply a small amount with a soft cloth, and we're gonna rub with the grain, let it soak for 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll buff clean with a dry cloth for a smooth finish, basically getting out any oil that it didn't absorb. So we're gonna go ahead and see. I'll have it linked down below. Really good stuff, and it smells really, really good. So the girls' room is about to smell amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and get the mattresses off and get to work because I'm running out of daylight, and today's Saturday, and this video is due for you guys tomorrow. Also, you guys know that I did these bed skirts, and my daughters are apparently a lot rougher than I realized, and they've both like torn off so many of the little ribbons I tied on, so I'm gonna have to come up with a better solution soon because it's just didn't quite work out how I expected with 2 little girls. Rougher than their brothers sometimes. Okay, so I'm just taking a little bit of cloth. Oh, it's so shiny. Now, obviously there's stain on here that would need to be like completely refinished, but I want them to look older, so I'm just looking to give it a little bit more luster. This is not going to fix the stain issue. You guys see that difference though? Oh, it's so pretty. You guys see this? Can you see this? I went too far compared to this. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's gorgeous. You guys, staring at the two beds, the difference is subtle, but it's big. So this bed is obviously very dried out, and like I said, the stain isn't going to be fixed by this, but just the warmth of the wood coming through is so beautiful compared. It's crazy, you guys. I'm so happy that I did this. And I'm barely using anything in this jar. But it's making noise. Do you see that? Again, it's not going to fix all those scratches, but oh, so much better. That's crazy. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna end this here. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed today's video of giving the beds a refresh. The curtains look so good. You can make sure to check out the link down below so you guys can order your own custom curtains from 2 Pages. As always, thank you so much for 2 Pages for partnering with me and making my home more elegant, one window at a time. And of course, the name sign. And you guys, this is not perfect, but it is adorable. It's so cute. I do need to fix Rosie's O is a little bit big, but she wants Rosalie. I just ran out of time. It's like 4:30 when I'm finishing this on Saturday, the day before you guys watch this. So trying to get this done for you, so I will go ahead and make the full name for her and have that ready because she wants her full name Rosalie, and that's totally fine. We call her Rosie too though, so I already asked her and she said it was totally fine. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below what you think and if you'll try this out. My boys already said that they want their own too, so I'll be doing this again. So anyways, you guys, thank you as always for watching. I hope you had a lovely week, and I will see you next Sunday at 2 p.m. where I'll probably be sweating again, digging some dirt. So Okay, I'm gonna go rest up before I do that. All right, bye guys.
Did you like my colors or her colors better in it?
No, I'm gonna make it dance.
I'm highly excited, but my mom said I'm supposed to die. That's kidding. Bye. See you later.